Okay, right, that's enough of that. So basically it runs. I've stripped the carburetor, I've cleaned the tank as best as possible. It will be far from perfection, but it's working obviously. New spark plug, new battery. So main things are the rear tyre is actually not too bad, but I've put a replacement front on. There is a brand new rear tyre for it as well. The brakes are good, they all work fine. It's missing the chain cover, it's missing the battery cover, and it's missing the oil tank on this side. And I've just used premix obviously. The throttle works fine, front brakes all good, although a little cobbled together. And the clutch at the moment, although it was working fine, after an adjustment of the unit in there, which is available on eBay, it's a nylon sort of thread which acts as the return for the clutch, has cracked, so it will need a new one of those, and the clutch itself slipped on the test ride. The rear brake works, there's no front brake switch, so it's just operated on the brake for the rear, and the pads or the drums weren't too bad inside on the front, although I haven't had a look at the back. It probably would need a new chain as well, although it is fine. So I've ridden it about 3 to 4 miles actually, and it is currently taxed and MOT'd with the DVLA, so historic class, no MOT or tax funds required. Very rare bike, YG1 80cc with a rotary engine. There's a lovely documented parts manual and owner's manual to go with it as well. See that picture. I can't get the front light to work or the rear light to work for nighttime use, and I believe that's down to the switch because it's missing a key, and all I've done is just cobbled up a little sort of rotary thing to operate the light, the ignition on, and there was no gear shift, so I put a cheapy toe and heel type gear change. The indicator illumination works, and the neutral works as well. If I can get that up, that's obviously the clutch lever just needs that tinkering around, but it could be rideable unless you're going up some really steep hills. Have we got that neutral? That's neutral there. Maybe the clutch at the moment is just affecting that. Not being able to pull the clutch lever in. Anyway, that neutral does illuminate. And all in all, starts fine. Let's just kick her over again. Original kickstart. Kicks over fine. Maybe a little flat. Does have the choke on there, so got the choke off. Might be a bit better. Obviously, fairly ratty looking, but I quite like it like that. I think if you could find the original panels for the sides, you'd be all okay. But yeah, so really that's the main things. Nothing too much really, nothing too drastic. I think the clutch is the main issue with it slipping. It's done 10,000 odd kilometers, is it, or miles? It's in miles per hour, so 10,000. Boring video, but I suppose if you're buying this on the pretense of having it shipped somewhere in the world or up and down the UK, you'll want to know as much as possible. All the spokes seem okay. The rear wheel looked a little out of true, but nothing too drastic, still rideable. And I think that's a nice bit of kit. Thanks for watching. Bye bye.